Hello, people of Earth. I'm DanLockhart of the Ride the Valkyrie DanLockhart YouTube channel. Oh, there's this little hummingbird just flew up. There's a chicken stratty out down there. Did you see that? So I was looking around like, what the heck? Anyway, it's been a little while since I checked in with everybody, and so what I did today was I started my bike up for the first time this season. You know, it's always kind of a question mark as to whether or not it is going to start, because I haven't changed the battery in the bike since I've had it. Of course, the bike has been inside all winter long in a garage at 65 degrees Fahrenheit. So it stayed plenty warm, and, you know, thing cranked right up. I was surprised. But what else haven't I got started on my season yet? There's other things that have been going on around here. And for me, I'm going to flip the camera around. Let's see. The day after the Memorial Day holiday, I went over to Montrose and I got a septoplasty. When I was 13 years old, I broke my nose on the bottom of a swimming pool, and it just got progressively worse. The doctor said, all that gets thicker as you age. So anyway, I had that done the day after Memorial Day, and it took a couple weeks to recover from that. It was hard to breathe, especially when I was trying to sleep, because normally I sleep with a CPAP machine, and so I couldn't do that because I had a gauze bandage under my nose, and so it was a little bit uncomfortable, and yeah. But anyway, that's all behind me now. I went and got the splints removed from my nose a couple days ago, and man, it's so much better. You know, I can finally breathe again through my nose. I kind of lost my sense of smell for a little bit, but it's back, and things are getting better. So anyway, I got the bike out today. It started right up, and I was amazed. This is going to be Season 7, Episode 4. So anyway, I hope you like it. Another thing that's been going on is my little Strat down there. See him down there? He's got his bandage on from, he had an ACL, torn ACL some time ago. In fact, it was about a year ago that he had the torn ACL, and so they put a bunch of screws and a plate in his leg. And we kept on having issues with him getting infections from that. So, you know, we tried antibiotics and stuff, and it really didn't work. We got another hummingbird just came back. Hello, little birdie. And anyway, so the infections kept coming back. So we tried antibiotics, and that didn't work. So the vet suggested that we have the metal taken out. So they took out the screws. I think there was 4 screws. And there was a broken drill bit, the tip of a broken drill bit that was in there too. We've got all that out now. So he's got about another 5 or 6 days before he can get that bandage off. So we've been carrying him up and down the stairs, and just taking good care of him. He's been fine. I've been taking him for walks in the morning still, and he does just fine with that. We just got to go slower. Yep. So you can hear Moose in the background barking at me. He doesn't like it when I come out on my deck and record my intros. But the other thing is, I got this new setup for my Insta360 for my DJI mics. I have a nice DJI mic setup, but I hadn't been able to use it because there's a special adapter that it takes for the Insta360 and mounts and things like that. And so I've got that all figured out now. I'd really like to have just one camera that I work with all season. I don't even know if that's possible, but Less is more. So if anything, I'd be using my GoPro 12 on my helmet and my Insta360 on my post on my bike. Uh-oh. My Strat wants to join in now too. Moose and bear. They don't like it when I'm out here. Yeah, whatever. Look at these trees. All greened up. All the leaves back on again. Looks nice. I'm going to mow the lawn later on today. So, yeah, we're getting the season going. But it has been really, really cool around here. Unusually cool. And it's been going on, you know, it started back in November. We had back in November, from November through the end of January, we had sub-zero mornings. So I think it's just a continuation of that. It's still very cool in the mornings around here. In fact, Karen hasn't put our flower baskets out yet because she's afraid of the frost and the freeze coming back on again. So getting a little later start than I wanted to this year, but as they say, it is what it is. And I'm going to ride over to Buena Vista over Cottonwood Pass on my motorcycle on June 18th. I'm meeting my buddy Chris and some other friends over there for lunch. Buena Vista is a halfway point between Crescent Butte and Denver. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, we're going to get this season started here. I hope you like my videos. I rode around the neighborhood a little bit, recorded some video for that, and I'll show that to you as well. I see Petey out in the backyard. He's looking for gophers out there. Yeah, we got gophers. We got a gopher problem. They keep coming back every year. You just can't get rid of them. But I guess I don't care about that too much, just as long as they don't tear the yard up. They can dig really big holes. There's some big holes out in the back where I don't yeah, anyway, the season's starting to come around. Really looking forward to it. I enjoyed riding my bike around the neighborhood today. Tried to get a little feel for the bike again before I take it out to go over to see Chris and my other friends over in Buena Vista. So anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below. We'll see you in the next one. Woo! Strutty just got buzzed by a hummingbird. He get right in front of his face. Hi, Stratman. Do you have anything you want to say on the Ride the Valkyrie DanLockhart YouTube channel? Today I can be Ride the Valkyrie StratLockhart YouTube channel. What do you think? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. A few more days on that bandage, and then we won't have to carry him up and down the stairs anymore either. That's, whew. He weighs 40 pounds, and it's not just like, you know, straight 40 pounds that you can pick up because of his body mass, but we won't have to do that anymore. He's already gone up and down the stairs when he shouldn't have, like a bad boy. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye. Boys. Get in there. Come on, man. Good boy. I have to change the batteries in my watch. Lights are on. Started right up. gonna ride it around the neighborhood. Make sure everything's cool. Check the tire pressures later. I'm gonna ride over to Buena Vista a little bit. Make sure everything's in good running order. Sounds good, huh? Stop moving. Let's get out there. There's no batteries. All right, see what happens.